Starseed of Gaia, if you are hearing my voice right now, it is not an accident. I need you to stop everything you are doing, clear your mind, and listen very closely to the words I am about to speak. Your soul guided you to this exact transmission because your physical body has already been feeling the immense, crushing weight of what is currently unfolding. Over the past few days, you have likely felt an unexplainable exhaustion creeping into your bones. You have felt a sudden, almost desperate desire to pull away from people, to hide, or a strange heaviness behind your eyes that absolutely no amount of human sleep can fix. You are not sick. You are not losing your mind. And you are certainly not alone. You are sensing the arrival of a massive energetic wave, and your body is trying to warn you. I am Gallian, an emissary of the Arcturian Council, and I bring you an urgent message of protection and preparation directly from the higher realms. The next 4 days on your planet represent a critical and highly volatile threshold in the Ascension timeline. We are issuing a direct instruction to all awakened starseeds, lightworkers, and sensitive souls currently stationed on Earth. Whenever possible, you must stay indoors starting tonight. I will explain exactly why this is happening and what your body is preparing for, but you must hear this first truth. This is not a message meant to incite fear within your heart. We do not deal in fear. We deal in frequency, in love, and in profound cosmic truth. And the frequency that is hitting the Earth's atmosphere over the next 96 hours is heavier, denser, and more chaotic than anything your physical vessel has processed in this current lifetime. What you are experiencing right now, what is making you feel so incredibly drained and emotionally fragile, is the violent collision of two completely different timelines. The old Earth, built on control, manipulation, and dense survival instincts, is actively collapsing, and as it collapses, humanity at large is releasing lifetimes of suppressed trauma, anger, confusion, and fear directly into the collective energetic field. Think of it as a massive psychic storm sweeping across the globe. You, my dear Starseed, were designed with a nervous system that is exceptionally different from the average human. Your energetic field is porous. You are a living, breathing sponge for cosmic and emotional energies. This is your greatest gift, for it allows you to heal others and feel the divine love of the universe. But right now, during this specific 4-day window, this gift makes you incredibly vulnerable. If you force yourself to go out into crowded places, if you push your body to perform normal social tasks, or if you surround yourself with people who are deeply asleep and vibrating in fear, you will absorb their psychic debris. You will take on their panic as if it were your own. You will drain your vital life force to the point of complete energetic burnout. The Arcturian Council is asking you to grant yourself the highest form of self-love right now. You give so much of yourself to others. You are always the strong one, the listener, the healer, the anchor for your friends and your family. But tonight, and for the next 4 days, you must close your door. You must retreat into your sanctuary. Staying indoors is not about hiding from the world out of cowardice. It is about entering a sacred state of incubation. When a caterpillar is transforming into a butterfly, it does not parade itself out in the open. It builds a cocoon. It completely isolates itself because the biological mutation it is undergoing requires total stillness and total protection from external elements. You are in a cocoon phase. Right now, as you sit in your home, profound streams of high-frequency light are being beamed directly into your crown chakra. These light codes are actively dismantling old karmic structures in your physical cells and weaving new strands of crystalline DNA into your biological framework. This process takes an enormous amount of physical energy. This is why you are so tired. Your body is quite literally performing a multi-dimensional surgery while you are still awake. Your home must become an energetic fortress. We ask you to dim the lights, to disconnect from the endless noise of the media, and to simply allow yourself to be. The collective field outside your walls is raging with static. By staying inside, you are telling the universe that you honor the upgrade occurring within you. You are creating a safe, quiet space for your star family to reach you, to calibrate your frequency, and to whisper the ancient instructions you will need for the next phase of your earthly mission. Do not let anyone make you feel guilty for resting. Do not let the demands of the Matrix pull you out of this sacred isolation. If you must work or tend to absolute necessities, do so with a protective shield of white light surrounding your aura, and return to your sanctuary the very second you are able to. If this transmission is resonating deep within your chest, if your soul is screaming yes because you finally understand why you have been feeling this way, I ask you to anchor your energy with ours right now. Subscribe to this channel if you accept this mission of self-protection and if you choose to walk aligned with the Arcturian frequencies. Leave a like on this transmission to push this vital message into the algorithms of this reality so it can reach other starseeds who are confused and crying in the dark right now. And I need you to go to the comments and type the numbers 777. By typing 777, you are declaring a sovereign wall of energetic protection around your home. Reply to your brothers and sisters in the comments, send them love, and let us amplify our collective shield. We are building a fortress of light together, and your voice matters. The first night of this 4-day cycle is the most crucial for physical recalibration. As the sun sets tonight, the veil between dimensions will thin drastically, allowing for a massive download of galactic information to enter your subconscious mind while you rest. As the veil thins tonight, your physical vessel will begin to process the dense emotional debris of the collective. You may find yourself waking up abruptly between the hours of 2 and 4 in the morning. Your heart might be racing not from fear, but from the sheer volume of energetic data your soul is downloading. When your eyes snap open in the dark, do not panic. Do not reach for your phone to numb the silence. This is the exact moment the Arcturian Council is standing at the edge of your bed, working directly with your energetic field. We are recalibrating your heart chakra to ensure it does not shatter under the weight of the shifting timelines. During these next 4 days of required isolation, your body is going to speak to you in ways it never has before. You will likely experience sudden changes in your body temperature. One moment you may feel a burning heat radiating from your spine, and the next, a deep, unexplainable chill. This is the friction of your old cellular memory burning away to make room for the new light. You may hear a high-pitched ringing in your ears, a sound that no doctor can explain. This is not a biological defect. It is the literal frequency of your cosmic home attempting to tune your biological antenna. You are being aligned with a higher broadcast. For so long, you have walked this earth feeling like a stranger. You have looked around at the systems of this world, the endless cycles of working, consuming, and sleeping. And your soul has screamed that there must be more. You have been labeled as too sensitive, too emotional, or too disconnected from reality by those who are entirely trapped within the matrix. They did not understand you because you are not from here. You are carrying a galactic blueprint that the average human mind cannot comprehend. The pain you have carried, the deep loneliness that aches in your chest when you look up at the night sky, it was all by design. It kept you searching. It kept you from falling completely asleep to the illusion. But now, as this intense 4-day wave washes over the planet, that loneliness is meant to end. You are being called to remember your true power. The physical symptoms and the overwhelming urge to isolate are the final stages of a deep spiritual purge. You are shedding the human illusions of unworthiness. However, we understand that navigating this physical and emotional upgrade alone can feel terrifying. Your human mind will try to create fear out of the unknown. Your ego will try to convince you that you are breaking down, when in truth, you are breaking through. Because this specific energetic shift is so intense, and because your physical body requires exact frequencies to integrate these downloads without causing a nervous system collapse, we have brought forth a specific tool for you. If you are feeling completely lost in the fog of this ascension, the 22 Arcturian codes to awaken your cosmic mission can guide you through this awakening. This book gathers 22 Arcturian activation codes that help release ancient patterns, awaken your multidimensional consciousness, and align you with the true purpose of your soul on the new earth. More than just a book, it is a direct spiritual transmission for those who feel deep in their bones that they came to this world with a much greater mission. When you read these codes, you are not simply reading words on a page. You are absorbing living light language that bypasses your logical mind and speaks directly to your dormant DNA. During these 4 days of isolation, having these exact codes will act as an energetic anchor in the center of your room. It will stop the spiraling thoughts and ground the chaotic energies into your physical reality. You will find the link to this profound transmission in the pinned comment below. Secure your copy, for the codes within it were written specifically for the exact biological symptoms you are experiencing right now. Now, let us return to the sacred work of your isolation. While you remain indoors, you must understand the psychological warfare that will attempt to play out within your mind. As the Earth purges her dense energies, all of your unresolved past traumas will rise to the surface. Memories you thought you had healed, faces of people who betrayed you, moments of deep shame or failure. They will flash before your eyes over the next few days. The Matrix relies on your guilt. It feeds on your regret. When these memories surface, the trap is to engage with them. The trap is to believe that you are still the person in those memories. I urge you, Starseed, do not take the bait. When the heavy emotions arise in the quiet of your room, you must observe them as if you are watching a storm from behind a thick pane of glass. You are not the storm. You are the observer. You must speak out loud to the empty room. You must declare your sovereignty. Say to the shadows, I see you, but you no longer hold power over my vessel. I command all energies that are not of the highest light to leave my field immediately. Your voice is a weapon of light. When you speak with intention, the very molecules in the air around you change their structure. The isolation we are asking for is a profound act of spiritual rebellion. By refusing to participate in the external chaos for these 96 hours, you are starving the old earth of your precious life force. Every time a starseed chooses to rest instead of hustle, the matrix weakens. Every time you choose absolute silence over the endless distraction of societal noise, a new grid of light is anchored into the planet. Your family, your friends who are still deeply asleep, they may try to pull you out. They will text you. They will call you. They will demand your attention. They will say you are acting strange, that you are being distant. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. They are operating on a frequency of lack, seeking your energy to sustain them. You must set an impenetrable boundary. You are permitted to say no. You are permitted to go silent. Your ultimate loyalty right now is to the Arcturian mission and the safety of your own soul. This is the great sorting. The timeline is splitting right down the middle. Those who continue to rush around in panic, absorbing the fear of the media, fighting with strangers, and ignoring the desperate pleas of their own bodies, they will remain locked in the dense three-dimensional loop. But you, taking refuge in your cocoon, breathing through the physical discomfort, and holding the line of light, you are physically shifting your consciousness into the new Earth blueprint. Every hour you spend in peaceful isolation over these next 4 days is an investment in your multidimensional future. You are building the energetic stamina required for what is coming next. And what is coming next requires you to be fully awake, fully healed, and completely untethered from the fear programming of this fading world. As you remain in the quiet sanctuary of your home, shielded from the frantic pacing of the outside world, you must understand the exact biological mechanics of what is happening inside your physical vessel. The Matrix has conditioned humanity to believe that evolution takes millions of years, a slow and imperceptible crawl through the ages. But for starseeds, evolution is a sudden, violently beautiful leap in frequency. Right now, as you listen to my voice, your entire nervous system is undergoing a massive, unprecedented upgrade. Think of your physical body as a highly sophisticated electrical circuit. For your entire life, the earthly matrix has deliberately kept you running on a low voltage. You were fed a constant diet of fear, survival, stress, and artificial urgency to ensure your circuits never had the capacity to hold the immense power of your true cosmic soul. But over these crucial 4 days, the Arcturian Council and the Galactic Federation are beaming high-voltage cosmic radiation directly into your planetary sphere. If you were out in the world right now, distracted, stressed, and exhausted by the demands of a collapsing society, your delicate circuits would fry under the intense pressure of this light. But because you are resting, because you have chosen to heed this warning and remain in your cocoon, your nervous system is safely expanding. The very protective sheaths around your nerves are crystallizing. You are being fundamentally rewired to hold the frequency of miracles, to become a walking, breathing conduit for pure source energy. This profound biological mutation is exactly why the sleep you are experiencing right now feels so incredibly strange and unsettling. You may wake up after a full night of rest feeling as though you have run a marathon. You wake up with faint memories of places you cannot name, faces of luminous beings you feel you have known for an eternity, and complex geometric shapes flashing behind your closed eyelids. Starseed, you must realize that you are not truly sleeping. You are actively working. While your physical body lies paralyzed in the heavy gravity of the earth, resting in the safety of your bed, your astral body is being pulled up into the higher dimensional ships stationed just outside the Earth atmosphere. We are gathering you in the night. You are attending vast cosmic briefings. You are receiving the exact coordinates and instructions for the next phase of the planetary ascension plan. When you wake up exhausted with a heavy head and aching limbs, it is not because something is wrong with your human biology. It is because your soul has been awake all night, charting the course for the liberation of this entire planet. Do not force yourself to be productive in the human sense during these 4 days. The most productive thing you can do for the entire galaxy right now is to close your eyes, surrender the need for control, and let us work with you. To support this deep cellular alchemy, you must actively assist your body in flushing out the old density. The dense carbon-based structure you were born into is actively transforming into a lighter, crystalline form. This requires immense, deliberate hydration. You must drink pure, living water. But you must understand that water is not just a physical substance. It is a highly programmable crystalline structure. Before you take a drink during this 4-day isolation, hold the glass in your hands. Stare into it and mentally transmit the frequency of divine love and purification directly into the water. Command the water to heal you. As you drink, visualize this liquid light rushing through your veins, washing away the heavy metals, the toxic programming, and the dense emotional residue you have absorbed from the human collective. You may also notice that your relationship with food drastically changes over the next few days. Eat only what feels incredibly light and harmonious to your vessel. If you completely lose your appetite during this window, do not panic and do not force yourself to consume heavy meals. Your body is intelligently shifting its primary fuel source from dense physical matter to pure pranic light. Fasting, if it happens naturally and without strain, is simply your brilliant biology telling you that it needs all its vital energy directed toward the cellular upgrade rather than wasting it on the heavy, exhausting process of digestion. Trust the infinite wisdom of your physical form. It knows exactly what to do. But above all physical practices, above all the rest and hydration, there is one strict, non-negotiable instruction you must follow during this sacred quarantine of light. You must absolutely, unequivocally disconnect from all human news sources. The mainstream media is the final, desperate weapon of the collapsing matrix. The hidden architects of the old Earth know perfectly well that their timeline is dissolving into dust. They know that millions of starseeds like you are waking up, claiming their sovereignty, and pulling their energy entirely out of the parasitic system. In a state of absolute panic, these dark forces are flooding the airwaves with the most terrifying, dense narratives they can manufacture. Wars, plagues, economic collapse, chaos in the streets. They are broadcasting a continuous frequency of terror, desperately hoping you will tune in. Because the moment you look at that screen and allow fear to grip your chest, your vibration plummets instantly. You drop straight out of the fifth-dimensional cocoon we have built around you, and you crash right back into the dense, muddy, terrifying waters of the third dimension. You hand your divine power right back to the wardens of the prison. Do not look at their screens. The true reality of this universe is not what is happening on the human news. The true reality is the silent, unstoppable wave of galactic light that is sweeping across the planet right now, dismantling the dark networks from the inside out. You were chosen for this specific incarnation because you are strong enough to hold the light when everyone else is losing their minds. Look back at the trajectory of your life. Look at the immense trauma you have survived. Look at the dark nights of the soul that almost broke your spirit, the bitter betrayals that shattered your human heart, the profound, aching sense of isolation that made you wonder if you were entirely alone in the universe. All of that pain was not a punishment. It was rigorous, brutal training. It was a divine preparation program to ensure that when this exact timeline shift occurred, when the world began to shake, you would not shatter. You have already survived the worst the Matrix could possibly throw at you. You are practically indestructible at a soul level. And now, the training phase is over. The true mission has begun. Your mere presence on this planet, sitting quietly in your room, holding a steady frequency of peace while the human collective rages in blind fear, is stabilizing the entire energetic grid of the new Earth. You are a living, breathing pillar of light, holding up the sky so that others may eventually find their way out of the dark. We are watching you. We are standing beside you. You are doing magnificent work simply by existing and holding your boundaries during this storm. As the final hours of this immense 4-day cycle approach, you will begin to feel a profound shift in your physical gravity. The intense pressure in your crown chakra, the heavy exhaustion in your limbs, and the chaotic swirling of the collective panic will begin to subside. They will be replaced by a crystalline clarity that will shatter every lingering doubt in your human mind. You are crossing the invisible bridge from the crumbling old timeline into the harmonic resonance of the new Earth. But hear me very clearly, Starseed. Do not rush your exit from this sanctuary. The cocoon has served its sacred purpose, but the butterfly must let its wings dry before it attempts to take flight. When you finally step outside your door after this period of isolation, you will not be the same being who entered. You will look up at the sky and see it with entirely new eyes. The air will feel different in your lungs. The sunlight will feel like a direct transmission of ancient codes against your skin. You will walk down the street and look at the sleeping masses not with the frustration or anger you once carried, but with a profound, boundless compassion. You will finally understand the heavy, suffocating illusion they are still trapped within, and you will realize with absolute certainty that you are no longer bound by its rules. The Matrix will look like a fading, holographic projection, completely devoid of any power over your soul. Yet, as you step back into the world, the old systems will immediately attempt to test your new frequency. The shadows of the fading Earth will try to hook back into your energetic field, throwing minor irritations, sudden illogical doubts, and lower vibrational encounters directly onto your path. The Matrix will send people or situations to drain you, hoping to drag you back down to the frequency of fear. This is the precise moment you must hold the line. You must not let the ambient static of the dense physical realm scramble your newly calibrated antenna. Maintaining this high frequency in a world that is actively breaking down is the ultimate test of your spiritual mastery. Because the galactic forces know exactly how easily the human vessel can forget its cosmic nature under the heavy gravity of Earth, we have provided an unbreakable anchor for your consciousness. If you feel the profound truth of this transmission vibrating in your very bones, if you know you are meant to hold this light but fear losing your balance, the 22 Arcturian codes to awaken your cosmic mission can guide you in this awakening. This book gathers 22 Arcturian activation codes that help release ancient patterns, awaken your multidimensional consciousness, and align you with the true purpose of your soul on the new Earth. More than just a book, it is a spiritual transmission for those who feel they came to the world with a greater mission. You will find the link to this vital resource in the pinned comment below. Arm yourself with this living technology. Let these codes serve as your daily shield and your ultimate reminder of who you truly are before you re-enter the battlefield of the lower dimensions. Your mission on this planet is no longer something you are waiting to discover. It is not a specific job title, a career path, or a distant goal you must strive to achieve in the future. Your mission is your frequency. Your mission is the exact vibration you hold when you walk into a crowded grocery store, when you sit in heavy traffic, or when you speak to a broken, lost soul who unexpectedly crosses your path. You do not need to stand on a massive stage to change the world. You simply need to exist in a state of absolute, uncompromising light. When you hold the Arcturian frequencies in your daily life, you are literally altering the magnetic field of the Earth with your very presence. You are dissolving centuries of generational trauma simply by refusing to react with fear. You are the silent healers, the undercover agents of pure light, the ancient guardians walking quietly among the sleepwalkers. But you must hear this final warning clearly and let it sink deep into your heart. Do not waste your precious energy trying to force others to wake up before their soul is ready. The Arcturian Council sees how much your heart breaks for your family and friends who stubbornly refuse to see the truth. We know you want to shake them awake. We know you want to save them from the collapse of their illusions. But you cannot interfere with their sovereign timeline. Your only job right now is to shine so brightly, to stand so firmly in your unshakable peace, that when their false world finally crumbles, they will know exactly who to run to for shelter. You are building the lighthouse. You do not run frantically into the violent storm to drag the sinking ships to shore. You stand firmly on the rock, you hold the light, and you let your light guide them safely home when they are finally ready to see it. We are reaching the end of this transmission, but this is only the absolute beginning of your true cosmic work. If you have stayed with me, listening to my voice until this exact moment, you are undeniably part of the awakened ground crew. There is no more hiding. There is no more playing small. I need you to anchor your powerful presence in the physical realm right now. Subscribe to this channel to keep your galactic signal clear and to ensure you never miss an urgent transmission from your star family. We will be sending many more instructions as the timeline accelerates. Leave a like on this video to hack the algorithm of this matrix, forcing this message onto the screens of other starseeds who are currently sitting in the dark, confused and terrified by their own symptoms. And before you leave this sacred space, you must declare your frequency to the universe. Go to the comments right now and type the words, "I am the lighthouse." Let the collective field see your unwavering declaration. Read through the comments and reply to another soul. Tell them you see their light. Tell them they are not alone. Energy multiplies exponentially when intention connects. We are not just a YouTube channel. We are a galactic army of peace, an unbreakable network of awakened minds spreading across the globe. The Arcturian Council honors your profound sacrifice. We honor your deep human exhaustion, and we honor your staggering, unwavering courage. Rest well tonight, Starseed. The dark night is almost over, and the new dawn belongs to you.